If you're in the market for new tires, you might have come across the Continental ExtremeContact DWS06 and thought it was the ultimate all-season tire. But here's what surprised me. It's not all sunshine and smooth rides with these tires. Sure, they promise up to 50,000 miles and stellar grip in rain, snow, and dry conditions. However, after digging deep, I found some hidden pitfalls that could seriously impact your driving experience, especially if you're counting on them for reliable year-round performance. Stick around because I'm about to reveal the good, the bad, and everything in between about the Continental ExtremeContact DWS06. And trust me, you won't want to buy these tires before hearing this. Now, who exactly are these tires for? The DWS06 claims to be perfect for coupes, sedans, crossovers, and SUVs seeking a blend of sporty handling and all-weather performance. You want responsive handling, solid wet traction, and even decent snow performance thanks to those handy D, W, and S treadwear indicators. But what happens when you hit the road and reality doesn't quite match the hype? Let's jump deeper. First off, Continental's Sport Plus technology is meant to deliver ultra-responsive handling. That sounds like a dream come true, right? Yet, many users report that the DWS06 falls short when it comes to true performance driving, especially in wet or snowy conditions. It's like ordering a gourmet meal and getting a microwave TV dinner instead. You can almost hear the tires whispering, "We tried our best." Driving enthusiasts expecting razor-sharp cornering control may be left disappointed. The tread grip under aggressive maneuvers can feel inconsistent, sometimes resulting in minor slippage. Another thing to note, and this might make you chuckle, is that these tires have a fashion sense. Their unique tread design is stylish enough to make your car stand out in a crowd. So if tires had a prom, these would be the ones with the snazzy tuxedo. But style doesn't always equal substance. A few owners pointed out that while the DWS06 looks great, the tread pattern may contribute to somewhat uneven wear over time. This means your shiny new tread could start thinning out faster on one side, leading to premature tire replacement. Now, speaking of tread life, Continental offers up to 50,000 miles of limited manufacturer tread life coverage on the DWS06. It sounds fantastic on paper. 50,000 miles is roughly the distance from New York to Las Vegas and back, plus a little extra sightseeing. However, lots of customers have reported getting noticeably fewer miles, closer to 30,000 to 35,000, especially if you live in areas with variable weather or do a lot of city driving. Why the discrepancy? It might be due to the compound mix that prioritizes grip over longevity. As with many performance tires, there's always a trade-off between stickiness and endurance. At this point, you might wonder, are these tires at least safe when it rains or snows? They come with excellent marketing claims like short braking distances in wet and dry weather and strong snow and ice performance. But again, the reality is a bit more nuanced. While the DWS06 performs well under light to moderate wet conditions, heavy rainfall or icy roads can expose some weaknesses. During winter conditions, especially on untreated roads, many drivers have reported the tires feeling less confident, with longer stopping distances and reduced grip compared to dedicated winter tires. Think of these tires as a decently skilled multitasker. They can juggle wet, dry, and snowy roads but won't win gold in any single one. Here's a quick joke to lighten things up. Why did the tire break up with the car? Because it felt like it was being taken for a spin. Tires might not have feelings, but your money sure does, so let's keep analyzing. Another feature worth mentioning is the D, W, and S-tuned performance indicators embedded within the tread pattern. These nifty little symbols vanish when the tire is no longer optimized for dry, wet, or snow conditions, sort of like a tire fitness tracker. It's a clever idea and genuinely helps drivers know when it's time to replace their tires for safety's sake. However, some users have noted that these indicators can disappear before the tread is entirely worn out, leading to a bit of premature panic or confusion about when to replace them. Alright, shifting gears, let's talk noise and comfort. These tires come with a reputation for a quiet, smooth ride, which is a big win if you do a lot of highway driving or want your daily commute to feel less like a rock concert. Most drivers agree that the DWS06 provides above-average road noise reduction. But there's a catch. On rough pavement or gravel, you might still hear a bit more tire roar than with some other premium all-season tires. If your daily routes take you through bumpy roads, you may want to brace yourself for a slightly less cushy experience. Another mini promise I want to keep. If you're curious about wet traction, stick around because here comes a twist. The DWS06 does an admirable job at dispersing water thanks to its asymmetric tread design and wide circumferential grooves, dramatically reducing the risk of hydroplaning. Continental clearly put some effort here, and it shows in controlled wet braking tests. However, the devil is in the details. When the tire tread begins to wear down to midlife depths, wet traction can degrade noticeably if not properly maintained. Tread depth matters a lot in the wet. You can't just rely on the initial magic. So, be proactive about tire maintenance. At this point, you might be wondering how these tires stack up price-wise. At around $220.99 per tire, they're not exactly the cheapest option in their category. But with a 4.7-star rating on Amazon, many users do find value in them. Yet that high rating comes with a catch. Some detailed reviews reveal a split between drivers loving the grip during the first half of tread life, and those frustrated by early tread wear or unexpected traction loss later on. It's like having your cake and eating it too, until only crumbs remain. Time for another joke. Why don't tires ever get lost? Because they always keep track. Speaking of tracks, this tire definitely makes a mark, but perhaps not consistently enough to be your all-star mainstay for every condition and driving style. Let's talk specifically about who should absolutely consider the Continental ExtremeContact DWS06. If you're driving a coupe or sedan in a mild climate where snow and ice are relatively rare, but you want solid wet performance and sporty handling, these tires might just be your sweet spot. The DWS06 shines best on dry pavement and in light rain, particularly if you're a casual driver rather than a hyper-aggressive racer. Also, if you appreciate stylish tire tread and want moderately comfortable rides without excessive noise, this tire ticks many boxes. But if you live in harsh winter climates requiring top-tier snow traction, you might find these tires lacking. So dedicated winter tires or hybrid options should be on your radar instead. Similarly, if you push your vehicle hard on curvy roads or want absolute precision in handling and longer tread life, you'll likely want to explore other ultra-high performance or touring tires that emphasize durability and track-ready grip. Now let me share a quick story. A friend of mine recently swapped his old worn tires for a fresh set of DWS06s, excited by the glowing reviews. He noticed immediate improvement on dry roads. The steering felt sprightlier, and his car seemed more planted. But fast forward 6 months with mixed weather conditions, and he started experiencing uneven wear and a creeping sense of uncertainty during winter rains. When the snow finally hit, he quickly realized these tires weren't his winter warriors. They slipped a little more than expected, and braking distances increased. He ended up installing winter tires for the season and only used the DWS06s for warmer months. That's a common real-world experience. So buyer beware. Expect a capable all-season tire but not a miracle worker. To wrap this up on a positive note, despite some drawbacks, the Continental ExtremeContact DWS06 is a solid contender in the all-season performance tire market. Continental blends advanced Sport Plus technology with a slick design and smart features like the tread life indicators to deliver a well-rounded tire that performs admirably in many conditions. If you want responsive handling, good wet and dry traction, and a bit of snow capability for occasional use, the DWS06 offers commendable value for its price. Just keep in mind its trade-offs in longevity and winter traction, and you'll be better equipped to make a confident decision. If you're ready to take the plunge and give the Continental ExtremeContact DWS06 a try, I highly recommend checking the latest price on Amazon through the link in the description below. It often offers competitive deals, warranty options, and customer insights so you can make an informed buy. Remember, the best tire for you depends on your driving habits, climate, and what you value most, be it grip, tread life, or comfort. Thanks for watching, and if you found this review helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest product insights. And hey, here's a final joke for the road. Why did the tire go to therapy? Because it felt a little flat. Keep your tires pumped and your ride smooth, folks.